white night sky. Both sides. Cross the bridge to Somersworth. Winter chills can't damp our mirth. Cheers and laughter fill the night as we shine blue and white. Let the holidays unite. Neighbors from both sides tonight. Colors gleam and spirits fly in the blue and white night sky. Mills and river mark the time. Children hear the carols rhyme. Floats parade down streets aglow. Bridge to high parade to go. Let the holidays unite. Neighbors from both sides tonight. Colors gleam and spirits fly in the blue and white night sky. Mills and river mark the time. Children hear the carols rhyme. Floats parade down streets aglow. Bridge to high parade to go.
So we're waiting for the parade. We don't know if it's started yet. What time you got there, Jay?
I got
Bridge to high parade to go.
1:43.
So if it hasn't kicked off, it should have kicked off up, I believe, Wilson Street, and will be coming around here very soon before it crosses the bridge into Somersworth.
I am looking forward to it. We actually got a chance to take a look around at the different floats and the different bands and organizations that are going through the parade, and I am really, really excited about it. There's so many different representations, you know, different floats. There's different bands. They're from like all over the area too. I was amazed at how far some of the people came to be in the parade today.
Yeah, it's really attracted a lot of different organizations. We've got a new band in this year.
Oh.
They are called the New Magnolia Jazz Band, run by Ken Gross. He said they were playing in Dover last weekend.
Okay.
I don't know where, but somebody from the parades heard them and said, look, we know this is last minute, but can you be in the parade this year? And they said yes, and now 8 players are going to be playing in the Berwick Somersworth parade. So this is fantastic.
Well, that's excellent.
Yep. Mainly local yokes out of Berwick.
Okay.
Everybody knows them for breakfast and to go and eat there. They are in a Porsche diesel tractor, which I didn't even know existed. And the granddaughter of Natalie Riley said there was only 14,000 made.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Porsche tractor.
yeah, so we'll get to see that. We'll get to hear how noisy it is, if at all. A Porsche, I wouldn't expect it to be noisy, but who knows?
Well, diesel.
Diesel,
Possibly,
that's true.
Yeah, you know, it's
Diesel in a very classy way, I guess, maybe?
sure.
Why
Yes.
not?
It'll be a posh tractor. Yeah.
Porsche. Yes. And by the way, that was restored by Casey Colby of Berwick. It's in great shape.
The parade's starting.
Okay, I'm sure they're going to be closing down the bridge momentarily here, so because the parade is coming. It looks like led by the police. This is very exciting. We got families lining the streets, lots of kids. And that's it. The bridge is closed.
Yeah, everything's
The
closed.
parade is about to start, Jay.
There.
What's this?
Oh, so poor thing.
It's gonna be a while. It'll be a while.
Alrighty, up. Was it the Berwick and the Somersworth police departments?
That's it. So again, welcome to the Berwick Somersworth Christmas Parade, because it just got started. And Jay and I are so happy to be talking about what you're going to be seeing today.
I see a couple of elves and a gingerbread man coming up behind the police departments.
Wearing a Santa hat. Yes.
And then right after them, there's going to be the Berwick and the Somersworth Fire Department as well. They're later on. We'll be seeing some of the trucks coming through, but they're.
And they're always loud. And,
yeah, you can almost hear them starting on the other side. Yeah.
And it looks like their mascot is in the truck.
I hear the town crier, Peter Cook. When I first heard town crier, when I moved to Berwick here, I had no idea what it was about. So I was like, all right, well, I got to tell everyone. What a town crier is also known as a town bell ringer. And what they do is they were to start out and say, hear ye, and they would actually give the news for the town in the town square. So there's Peter Cook.
And he looks excellent in his uniform.
Yeah.
It looks like a revolutionary style uniform with a nice orange coat.
Yeah, that's actually part of their uniforms. They're all supposed to wear the red and gold jackets.
Oh,
okay.
And what's this coming up, Jay?
Oh, let's see here.
Is that
That's
the Grand Marshal?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal. This year's Grand Marshals, it's a dual Grand Marshal. It's Donald and Anna Howd of Somersworth.
Wonderful.
I think it kind of goes, maybe like the Grand Marshal last year came from Berwick, this year from Somersworth.
I'm not sure, but congratulations to them.
I know they're very, they do a lot for the city of Somersworth.
Oh my gosh, it's a Grinch.
There's the Grinch. Oh, what is his dog's name? Tommy or something like that?
Oh, what is the Grinch's dog name?
Oh.
Somebody has to tell us that.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe I can't remember that.
Just watched the movie the other night.
Every kid watching this knows the name of the Grinch's dog.
Oh, and then we've got the St. Mary's and St. Ignatius?
Yes. Yeah.
Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Oh, right. They're being led by Father Andrew Nelson. He's originally from Vermont. Came to Somersworth back in 2017 from Berlin, New Hampshire.
Is that what this float is, Jay?
I believe so, yeah.
It looks very nice. They're in a green flatbed truck.
Look at all the kids.
And we've got music and kids. Lots of candy canes.
Yeah. And here comes the parade committee. I didn't get a chance to meet anybody from the parade committee.
But we have Beth and Shannon with the parade committee.
Oh, I know Shannon.
With a very nicely decorated truck.
Oh, I've been so excited to see this one here.
What's this one?
The retrospective barbershop, and the reason for that is I've actually known the owner, Jimmy, since he was like a little kid. It's amazing. These parades here, you're able to not only see your neighbors that are in the parade, but like this right here, I knew, like, I'm so proud of him. He's done such a great job, and now he's got his own barbershop in North Berwick.
And that's Jimmy Daniels.
Yeah, Jimmy Daniels.
Yeah.
Great guy.
And here comes our first band.
Yep, it's going to be the Noble Jazz Band. And they're actually playing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. They're being led by Miss Beard. I had to make sure I said that right because it's like beard with a P. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The Noble Athletics. Ray's following up behind them. He's got, I don't know if you can see it, the mascots out there, the Noble Knight. He's running around as well. They've got members of the football team and the basketball team that are here. I believe the football team finished second in their division, and the basketball team, I think, is ranked number 1 right now.
And here comes another band. With a color guard. Who's this?
I think this is...
Is this Somersworth? See if we can see their sign. Okay, let's take a listen for a second.
Oops.
Gotta love the drums. Gotta love the drums. Now it looks like we have the Youth First Place Award coming up.
I'm
Who are
not.
they?
Oh, the volleyball team. Was that the Somersworth volleyball team, possibly?
Yes, I can see the
Oh,
volleyball. Yeah. They got their numbers on the truck written out,
Oh, cool.
and the team in the flatbed truck.
I see another trophy on the hood of this pickup truck right here.
What do we got?
I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what? I know what they.
Okay.
This is the Somersworth Hilltoppers. Actually this year is kind of neat. It's the Somersworth Middle School and the Somersworth High School merging together to make the Somersworth Hilltoppers portion of the parade. There's all kinds of students. The float was actually made by the people in the it's like the woodworking and the technical people, and then the students, excuse me, and then these are all students that are in the parade as well.
So everything came together.
Yeah,
All
it's
students
just
working on
the
it.
whole town. It's a great
That's
job.
fantastic. So we have a bunch of students walking by right now, waving. And as we said, it's a gorgeous day today here.
Oh, it really
Couldn't
is.
ask for better.
I was
nice
a little
crisp-
nervous it was going to be too cold, but
Like yesterday.
Yeah,
No
but it's actually very,
way.
very nice.
Yeah. Who's this with the presents on top? Oh, it's Corner Point is coming.
Oh,
And of course, we're sitting right outside their front door. And here they come.
Corner Point's got a very cool story. They have a background from New Mexico. Inside their restaurant, they actually have a mural on the wall that ties the New Mexico Maine connection together. It's
I've
kinda
seen
neat.
the mural, but I
Yeah.
didn't know it had a New Mexico
Yeah,
connection.
that's where the owner actually he first started brewing beer in New Mexico.
Oh, it's a great place to meet.
Yep.
It's historical society. It's held meetings there for speakers. It's great. We just saw the Grinch go by on top of a car.
Oh,
That was
this is the Piscataqua Rangers Junior Fife and Drum Band. It's the only fife and drum band in Maine and New Hampshire. They're actually all local kids as well that are in it.
they sound great.
Yeah. I think the drum major's actually from South Berwick.
And here come the scouts, and they're scouting for food December 19th. I think I got that day right. I can't tell.
Saturday or what have you.
9 to 3. You can always look that up at the Town of Berwick website. I'm sure they'll have something on there. Or the Berwick bi-monthly, perhaps.
Is this the Dirigo Ranch? It is. The Dirigo Ranch Feed and Seed Club?
Yes, it is. Wow, they have a giant snow globe. It looks
Oh,
fantastic.
look, it's got like little bubbles, like it's like the snow globe type thing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and a little pony in the back.
And kids inside. There are kids inside the snow globe. Oh, and there it is. You're right. I just saw the pony.
Yep, right up on the flat right here. All right, I see like a hockey theme possibly.
Now, who's this going by? The Lions Club, Somersworth Lions Club.
That's the hockey makes sense. They have the pond out back that they do the ice skating in and the youth hockey. Not only are they selling the Christmas trees right now, maybe that's where I should head over after the parade.
If you can find one, Jay, if there's any left.
I know, yeah, right.
I see a lot of Christmas trees on top of cars. And what's this in the wagon?
I'm not sure.
Looks like a small snow globe.
And
The
here
crowd is excited. They're really
they're excited
appreciating
for
this.
the pigs from When Pigs Fly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they are a. Have you been to When Pigs Fly?
Oh, yeah.
Out in was it York? Kittery? York. But they have the restaurant in Kittery.
Yeah,
the
that's
bakery
When
right-
Pigs Fly right there.
That right there, right there, the foot right there.
All right, C&J, we're going to be picking it up
They're blowing bubbles or something.
here at the top of the hill in Somersworth, where the head of the parade is just arriving.
They have a
Just
pig coming out of a
almost
chimney.
to City Hall now.
I guess nobody's going to blow that house down today.
And the crowds, we've got a pretty good crowd out here today on the Somersworth
Yeah.
side that I can see
Very
from where
creative.
we're filming.
Yeah, oh, I see police vehicles.
I see the police league car, the two police league cars. One's got Chief Macklin in, I assume. So there we go. The police are just coming by, the lead vehicles. I can see Detective Sutherland in there, I think. Don't quote me on that one, though. There's definitely Chief Macklin on this side. Just waving to us now. Hi, Chief. Merry Christmas. Don't forget to stuff a cruiser on Sunday, tomorrow, 10 to 1 at Target.
Wonderful.
Then we have the town of Berwick, their fire department. And I can't remember the name of the dog. It's gone out of my head. But he's very cool.
I have a friend who's got a dog called Stay, which is good because it's a stuffed dog.
Oh, well, that's good. He's not moving too far then.
Not too fast.
And now we have the colour guards from the Berwick Fire Department, which is always great to see. And next we have the Grand Marshal. I believe it's the Grand Marshals. It's hard to see sometimes. Oh, no, he's in his convertible. Sorry, it is the town crier. And the one in the green car is actually Anna and Don Hood, who are the Grand Marshals this year, as they should be. As I say, they are very, very good. Merry Christmas! Now we have the Somersworth Town and Berwick officials and the school officials, all the municipal, all of those that are there. Some are sat on the, some are sat on the top. That's the Berwicks, I believe. Oh, and we have the Grinch. He's featured in this group. I'm not sure if that's meant to be or not, but it's kind of fun. So we have Councillor Witham and Mayor Girding. And they're waving to us now, and Councillor Cameron, representing Somersworth. Merry Christmas! Now we have St Ignatius of Loyola and St Mary's Parish. They always do a big thing for the parade. They have the three churches, one in Rollingsford, St Mary's, St Holy Trinity, and St Martin's. Always an interesting one. There we go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I know most of the people on the float, which is a good thing. Nothing beats a good parade. I love a good parade.
Yes.
Always fun. Yep, this is still St Ignatius. Spreading joy, peace, happiness, as they should be. Hi, Denise. And there's Father Andrew. Merry Christmas, Father.
We stopped at 2 because Notre Dame just reopened to ring the bells.
Awesome. Father just told me that they stopped at 2 to welcome in the new Notre Dame as it opened at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow, that's exciting.
Isn't that exciting? And that's
Historic
why
moment.
the parade stopped for a second.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That is interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
I was reading about what a massive undertaking.
Certainly was.
Preserve that culture, that spirit.
It is a beautiful, beautiful cathedral too, as are our churches here. And they're very active. Joy, peace, Merry Christmas. Some good message to spread this time of year, I think. Always a good message any time of year, but particularly this time of year. So now we have the parade committee who put all of this together. And as you know, you may or may not know, this is the Berwick Somersworth parade. We swap off every year between the two. We have Berwick, we have Somersworth. This year Berwick led it. Next year it will be Somersworth. And somebody's handing me some candy. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Candy is always welcomed. And now we have Retrospect Barbershop, which is over in Berwick. Beautiful float, lots of fun.
Oh, yes.
Can't go wrong with a Christmas tree, that's for sure. And now we have the Batmobile. I'm not sure on this one.
Hey, John.
Oh, there's
John.
the Grinch in the Batmobile. I'm not sure how that one works, but that's
superintendent
fine. And now we have the Noble High School Jazz Ensemble. And the Noble High School's Athletics, both of which are more than welcome, and trying to add more Christmas spirit. Represented next is the Falls Chamber of Commerce. Always an interesting. There's Bonnie, the leader, waving to us now over in the end with the very Christmassy pajamas on. And this is the Noble High School Jazz Band. The Noble High School Band, I believe. Or is this the this is the Somersworth Marshwood Band. This is the Somersworth Marshwood Band. Playing Christmas tunes. Notice those nice new uniforms they brought this year. Always a good tune. Always play very well. Get you in the spirit, that's for sure. So now we have a float coming in. And this is the Somersworth High School volleyball team.
Oh,
who
the
are
champions.
State champions this year. State champions, which is always a great thing when we do that. I think. Yep, we're the state champions 2024. Good job, ladies. Good job. And more candy for the commentator. Thank you. I'll share, I promise. Maybe.
Cruise bag.
Okay, the puppy is very festive right there. Now we have Maplewood School, I believe, or Somersworth Hilltoppers. It's one of the two. It's the Somersworth Hilltoppers. And their float, which won second place for the youth. What am I seeing on the top there? Wow. Turn this way. Oh, it's the tiger. It's a Hilltopper tiger.
All right.
And now we have Maplewood School. And Maplewood, as you know, we have Maplewood and Idlehurst, our two elementaries. And everybody looks really excited to be here, which is always a good thing. Everyone wave to the camera, guys. Whoa, more candy. And that one didn't hit me, that's a good thing. Next up we have Corner Point Brewing, and they are down in Berwick, just over the bridge. Good beer, if you're of that age, always good beer. And that is followed by the Somersworth Festival Association and the Grinch. I'm not sure how safe that is. I hope he has a safety belt on, but sitting on the top of that car, but that's okay. It's interesting. Now we have Berwick Public Library. And one of my favourites, which is, I can never say this word correctly, and I should be able to, is the Basquatwa Fife and Drum Band. A nod back to colonial times, which I was not here, even though I'm English. I'm not that old. Then we have the Berwick Scout Troops, 313, and they want to remind you they're scouting for food next Saturday at 9:30 at Berwick Town Hall, or Berwick City, Berwick Town Hall. Look forward to seeing you then. Everybody's waving, which is always good. When you are the commentator, you want everybody waving at you. So, I believe the Girl Scouts is next. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Doringo Ranch Feed and Seed. And they are our first place winners in commercial. Oh, I want that igloo.
Wow, that's something.
That is pretty cool.
That
I can
really
see
is.
why that. Oh, and we have a pony. Like.
Would it qualify as a tiny house? No, it's more of an invisible house.
Well, we've got a tiny pony, so why not put a tiny house on there too? That is pretty cool.
That is wonderful.
Really cool.
What a great display.
Now we have
Floating
a
display, yeah.
civic first place, which is the Somersworth Lions Club float. And I think they're off to the North Pole and playing hockey, which if you know the Lions Club, you know that they have the Lions Club hockey, ice hockey, and they all play. And it's all free, and it's an incredible system that they do. Kennybunk Savings is represented next. And we have the commercial second place coming up, which is When Pigs Fly.
Oh, I did. I stopped by the house where they were setting that float up.
And it's on its way now.
I was wondering if they were going to get those pigs to fly. It looks like they did.
I know.
Well, some of those pigs are walking. Let's
They're
see.
pretty cool pigs.
They are.
Oh, and it looks like it's snowing. It's going to snow eventually, but tomorrow, I think. Over tonight, we might get some snow. That is a cool float.
Wow, look at those pigs flying.
They are flying, that's for sure. So is that snow.
Macy's Day doesn't have anything on Somersworth.
I want to know how we make that snow.
That is wonderful.
That really is good. Next up, we have the City of Somersworth Recreation, followed by Great Falls Construction. Then we have the Civic third place, which is Great Falls Construction. And we're slightly out of my list is slightly out here, but that's okay. This is the City of Somersworth. This is our plough trucks, which hopefully we won't see for a couple of days, but we might see tomorrow. They might be busy out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is good, but not good. And if you look at the plough, you will see all of the artwork that was done.
Look at that. Cool.
Look at that artwork, it's cool. Snoopy is awesome, as always. You can't beat a good Snoopy.
Do you have a hand in that, Jenny?
No, it was nothing to do with me.
Bop, bop.
And the second one represents all of our first responders. And each department had someone that painted onto the ploughs.
Wonderful.
And we actually made the news for those ploughs this year, which was interesting. Which is always exciting when we do that. Next, I'm getting a little distracted with the honking going on over here. Next up, we have the new Magnolia Jazz Band. With the instrument that I always wanted to be able to play, the saxophone.
Oh, I'll have to let you use my Barry.
It's pretty cool. And next up we have Gateway Property and Casualty. I believe they're out of Dover, but that's okay. And then we have our own Somersworth Patriot Tractors out on 108, on the corner of 108 and West High Street. They have some really cool tractors, as you can see. And they are all owned and operated locally by veterans. Veteran owned. I would love to have one of those one day. Now we have the Somersworth Housing Authority, who got the best overall float. And looking at what's coming up the street, I would say that was a good choice.
Wow, massive.
That is pretty cool, isn't it, Bill?
It really is.
Everybody's making snow.
I tell you.
Do we not have enough snow? We'll have to find the secret to snowmaking.
Yes. Look at that.
And that certainly is a winter wonderland.
Wow.
Somersworth and Berwick, well, at least they're pointing the right way.
Look at that.
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Wow.
Oh, and I see Dev Evans, who is the director for the Housing Authority. She's actually in the backhoe. She drives the backhoe every year, I believe, in the Somersworth parade.
Never misses a parade.
Nope, never misses a parade, and she always drives that backhoe. With the flamingos, yeah, it's a little tropical.
Way to go.
It's awesome. Now we have the Girl Scouts of Maine represented. This is Girl Scout Troop 1262. And here's Mainly Oaks, one of my favorite places to eat. They have some very, very good breakfast over there and lunches, and they're very cool people. Very cool people. Now we have Toys for Lebanon Kids. I'm not sure. Rochester Motorcycles, I believe. Tri-City Christian Academy, which is obviously based right here in Somersworth. Merry Christmas! Now we have Palmer Gas and Oil. They are out on 108, and they are very, very community-minded as a business.
Is that propane truck also a Palmer?
Yep, oil, propane, both, and here comes the float, which is a propane tank without propane in it, I hope.
I hope.
This time anyway.
Glad I stopped smoking.
Me too.
Look at that, cool.
That's pretty cool. It's a good take on a snow globe.
It really is.
That's for sure.
We had, I guess that Winter Wonderland theme is really sparking people's imaginations.
So now we have the can man, trash disposal. Make it easy. If you need a dumpster, I can personally recommend them because I've used them, and so has my neighbour. Coming up now is Hall Brothers Roof. I believe Hall Brothers Roofing. Oh, this was one of the buses I think that was at the Granite State Fair. If you were there and you watched the demolition derby up there. Now, we're getting to the part that I really like. I don't know about you, Bill, but I like the fire trucks. It might get a little noisy, but I can actually see Santa on his way.
It's going to get loud in here.
It's going to get very loud in here.
Santa needs a big send-off.
And here comes Santa, the man himself. With his reindeer, of course. It's what we do. Yep, there he is, everybody's favorite. Everyone wants to see him. Led by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course. It's what we do. Here comes the noisy ones. Led by Berwick this year, the fire departments, the ones that you don't want to see on your doorstep at any given time. But I'm quite happy to see him at the parade today. It's definitely noisy down the street right now. That is for sure. We have Rochester, North Berwick. Everybody's turned out today for this parade, which is good to see. It's good to see everybody from the community coming together. This is Barrington coming up now. One year I'm not going to commentate, I'm going to be in this. There goes Barrington. Elliot's up next. Their pumpers. Engine 3. Rollingsford, our neighbouring town. I might be deaf by the end of today. Goes Rollingsford. It's Rollingsford's fire forestry truck. There's Lebanon. Oh, and it's Spot the dog. I think that's the dog's name. Spot.
Spot.
I can't remember.
Spot the dog.
Spot the dog. It's in the truck. The Lebanon truck. Next up, we have Dover. Followed by Somersworth. And Engine 4. Engine 4 is the one that comes out most. The one you normally see around town. It's got some really cool features. If you get the chance, go to the new fire station. They'll be happy to let you have a look at the truck. I'm not sure why we stopped, but Stewart's ambulance is next up. Oh,
They're picking somebody up.
Aha. As long as it's not us, Bill, we're good. There goes Stuart's ambulance. They represent, again, they're people you don't want to see, but you want to see at the parade, and we're glad they joined us. They've been a great addition to the city. Yep. Oh, that's because Paul Robidas, who was the head of Stewart's, is over there, and he retired earlier this year. Comes ladder truck 1 from Somersworth. Comes Somersworth's finest. And that, I believe, concludes our parade today.
Wonderful.
That was an amazing parade, as always. That's one of the
really
biggest
was.
ones. It's one of the biggest ones, and I've been doing this, 10 years or 11 years now? But I want to say thank you to everyone for coming out, everyone that took part in the parade. I hope you enjoyed this, and we look forward to seeing you next year, and also wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2025. Take care now.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jenny. Bye.
Snowflakes fall in Berwick town. Lights are up, all streets around. Everyone's in festive cheer. Magic's floating everywhere. Cross the bridge to Somersworth. Winter chills can't damp our mirth. Cheers and laughter fill the night as we shine in blue and white. Let the holidays unite. Neighbors from both sides tonight. Colors gleam and spirits fly in the blue and white night sky. Horses clop and sleigh bells ring. Children hear the carols sing. Floats parade down avenues with sweet scents of winter brews. Family from near and far gather where the borders scar. Maine to New Hampshire they blend in a joy that knows no end. Swarm the gift-lit stalls, echoes of good tidings call. Holding hands we bridge the gap, love and warmth in winter's lap.